So before learning an Arabian, you want to make sure you have two tricks, the front flip and the back flip. The reason for this is that the Arabian is a mix of both. You're going to start off in a back flip, but then right away you're going to turn your body and end the flip in the front flip. It also helps if you have some twisting moves. It's not a prerequisite because something like a back full is a lot different than Arabian because you have to do a full twist, but it helps you with the initial twist. So in case you're messing up on the twist part, I'm going to show you a progression that's going to help with that. So to do this progression, you're going to need to know how to do a dive roll. What you're going to do is you're going to start off just like you would for an Arabian, standing like this, and then we're going to do a half twist, spot the ground, and then dive roll behind us. This is going to help you for the Arabian because you're actually going to be doing the same thing, but with the full front flip instead of just a dive roll. This is the same progression as learning a dive roll before learning a front flip. So what you want to do is slightly bend your knees to jump. You don't want to jump too much on this one because you don't want too much height on the dive roll like you would for the Arabian. So we're going to slightly bend our knees, jump while leaning backwards, and as you're doing that, you're going to look over your shoulder to try and spot the ground. So we're going to jump, turn our head to spot the ground, which is also going to turn our shoulders, and then we're just going to do a normal dive roll. So you want to practice that a few times until you're comfortable, and then when you're comfortable with that trick, you're going to want to try the Arabian. So once you're comfortable with that progression, you should be good to try the Arabian. So to do the Arabian, we're going to start off the same way we would for a back flip. So we're going to swing arms backwards and bend our knees to get ready for the jump. Then when you jump, you're going to straighten out your knees to jump, making sure to use your toes as well because that's going to help you get extra height. And as you do that, you're also going to swing your arms up. As you do this for the Arabian, it might help to slightly turn as you launch to get ready to do the twist. It's a lot easier to twist a little from the launch rather than try and twist in midair without any momentum. So try and twist a tiny bit as you're jumping. So you don't want to do it too much because what's going to happen is you're going to turn your body too much like this, try and spot the ground right away, and then you're just going to try and do a front flip while turning your hips. It shouldn't look that way. It should start off as a back flip and then turn really quickly into a front flip. So this is an example of what not to do when you turn too early. So you want to make sure you reach up for height, slightly turn your body, and then start off as a back flip. Then when your feet leave the ground, make sure you complete the half twist as quickly as possible. If you don't complete the half twist as quickly as possible, the flip's going to end up more like a back flip with a half twist, instead of looking like a back flip at the beginning and then a front flip at the end. So you complete the twist as fast as possible, and once you've completed the twist, try and tuck as tight as possible. The tuck is extra important on this one because this trick is a lot harder than a back flip and a front flip. So you want to make sure you tuck as tight as possible to get a fast flip. This is also going to help the second half of your flip to look like a front flip. So at this point, you've already completed the half twist, you're in the tucking position, so then you can just end the rest of the flip like a front flip. So you're going to release from your tuck, open up your body to land, and just stick the landing. So here are some common mistakes to watch out for. You want to make sure not to twist into the front flip and spot the ground too early and end up in a weird front flip. To fix that, you want to make sure you set up and then spot the ground. Another one would be reaching too far back and not getting any height. So make sure that you really reach up for height instead of leaning backwards and getting a lot of distance and no height on the Arabian. Another one would be to do the twist too late and then just ending up in a back half. So that's when you start off as a back flip and then you do the half twist at the end and there's no front flip in the motion. So to fix that, you want to make sure that you twist as soon as your feet leave the ground.